Hello again, and thank you for subscribing to my Patreon, Yoga with Jenny. It's because of your donations that I am able to share these classes with you. So, today we are going to be doing a sequence centered around grounding the body. It's going to be an all level sequence, especially good for the days when maybe you're feeling a little out of balance, maybe got a lot going on, and you need to bring yourself back to your physical body. So, begin in a comfortable seated position. Let's find Sukhasana. Maybe you are bringing in something to sit on if you need a little extra support. And then close your eyes. Let your hands rest on your thighs. Maybe you're doing palms up today, being receptive to the world around you, or maybe you're already starting to ground, bringing those palms face down. And then notice if you're leaning a little forward, a little back. Can you bring yourself over the hips, shoulders over the ribs? Feel yourself lift through the crown of your head and feel the tailbone root you down. We're allowing ourselves to breathe in and out through the nose. As the breath gently grows a little longer, feel yourself finding just a little more ease in the body. Feel your body beginning to exist in the space around you. And then begin to breathe into your lower belly. Feeling the low belly and the hips fill with air. Exhale, gently let it go. Softening the muscles, the tissue. And then let's begin to bring the breath up. So fill the low belly, the hips, and then fill up the ribs. Feel them expand. Maybe you feel your arms open up a little bit as the ribs open. And then as you exhale, we let it all soften back in. Inhale. And exhale. And then on our next inhale, let's bring that same breath and awareness from the belly, the ribs, all the way up to the chest. And then feel it all soften back down. Feeling yourself a little more connected. Feeling the length in the spine, the lift of the crown of the head, the softness of the tailbone reaching down. And then when you're ready, offer your intention for your time on your mat today. letting this be our time to connect and ground. Inhale, gently open the eyes, lift up the arms. Exhale, take a little stretch forward, reach through those fingertips. And let the tailbone continue to reach back. Pull the heart forward. And then gently walk the hands back in. Let's take a side body stretch. So lower that left hand down, bring your right hand to your shoulder. Starting there, keep the sit bones grounded. You can keep your hand to the shoulder, or maybe you begin to extend. And I want you to spin that pinky down. Maybe you look down to your palm. Inhale, gently come up, and we'll switch left hand to shoulder. You're going to keep that elbow in line with your shoulder, and then you can stay there or extend through that arm. And again, spin the pinky down. We want a little softness through the shoulder here. Inhale, come back up. Walk your hands behind you so that the fingertips are facing towards your hips. And then gently lean back, press into those palms and lift the chest. Feel the belly button lift, ribs lift. Look up. Exhale, chin in, chest in, belly button draws in. Letting ourselves round. Inhale, lift up. Feel the shoulder blades draw together. Exhale, draw in. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Option if you'd like to press into the feet, the outer edges of the feet, and lift the hips as well. Exhale, gently lower down, and then let's switch opposite ankle in front. All right, from here, let's start off by taking the arms up and overhead, and then exhale, gently fold forward again. So start with the heart reaching forward, and then begin to let the chest soften. Let the chin draw in. Gently walk your hands in. And now let's take a little twist over to our right. Walk that left arm across the body. And that right hand can come to the floor or rest on your lower back. Look over that back shoulder and try to soften the knees. Really let the sit bones ground and lift through the crown of the head. Broaden the collarbone. And then close your eyes. Again, even though we are twisting the body, we still are connected to that center. Still connected to our spine, that vertebral column in the body. On your next inhale, look forward. Gently unwind. And then Take a moment or two here. Just notice how it feels to return from the twist. And then let's go in the other direction over to our left. Letting that hand rest either behind you on the floor or to the lower back. Soften the knees. Lift a little through the crown of the head. Feel the sit bones ground. Broaden through the collarbone. And then let yourself close your eyes. Taking a moment to come back to your intention. Taking a moment to let yourself feel grounded. Inhale, look forward, and then slowly unwind. Let's take those hands and bring them behind us. Fingertips pointing towards your hips. Spread the palms nice and wide. Inhale, lift the chest, the ribs, the belly button. Look up, feel the shoulder blades draw together. And then exhale, chin in, ribs soften in. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. This next one, as you inhale, option to press into the feet, lift the hips. Feel the shoulder blades draw together. And exhale, gently lower down. Let yourself round as you come back in. And let's bring our hands to those knees and take a few circles with the hips. Drawing the chest forward as we inhale, drawing it back as we exhale. Maybe you're leading with one shoulder. And then as you come back through center, let's lead with the opposite shoulder. So just feeling that organic movement in the body, the way that this feels best for you. And then do about 1 or 2 more. And let yourself come back through center. Now bring the soles of your feet together. Hold on to your ankles and give a few little gentle wiggles here with the knees. All right, from here, keep your right foot grounded, and I want you to bring that left foot down. And then we are going to kick that left foot back. So coming into this pose called deer pose, our shins are creating a right angle, and we're making sure that that back left foot feels comfortable. Now that left hip may be lifting a little bit. See if you can try to get it down. And I want you to bring your hands to your heart and twist over to the right. Try to keep the collarbone broad. Keep letting that tailbone draw down. You're feeling a little bit of abdominal work here. Take a big inhale. Exhale, rotate to the left. And lower the hands down. Look over your left shoulder. One more time. Come back through center. Maybe that left hip is a little bit more settled. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Look over that back shoulder if you can. It's okay if that left hip lifts a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, slowly unwind. Whew. Now for our little challenge, without placing the hands down, Find that nice length in the spine. Feel the tailbone drawing down. Hands can stay at heart. Lift that left foot, bring it back. And give those nice few little wiggles of the knees. You can bring your hands to your ankles if you'd like. And then we'll do the other side. So now the right foot plants down, hands to heart, and we gently kick that foot out, finding again that nice right angle with the shins. Feel the sit bones comfortably ground. Inhale, lift on up. And let's exhale. Twist to our left. Look over that back shoulder. Keep lifting through the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale, slowly unwind and take a little twist to your right. Maybe release the hands. And inhale. Exhale, hands back to heart. One more twist to the left, looking over that back shoulder. Now, try to avoid leaning back here. It's really tempting, but keep yourself sitting up tall. Feel those abdominals helping you maintain your alignment. And then on your next inhale, breathe in through the nose. Exhale, gently look forward, release the arms. And then without using our hands, we're bringing that right foot back to meet the left. And let's wiggle those knees. Just feel all that space in the hips now. Feel that little bit of extra mobility through our lower half of the body. From here, let's get on to our knees. So if you want to use a blanket here under your knees, totally go for it. Give yourself that little bit of extra support. We want our knees to be about hips width apart so knuckles can fit. We can always take a moment to check that. And if coming onto your knees today doesn't feel good, stay in your seat. So I want you to bring your right arm under your left arm so you can either take that nice big hug, wrapping your hands around for the shoulders, or you can find Garudasana, eagle arms. I like to hold at my wrist. So I'm keeping my spine here completely still, and I'm just moving the arms side to side. So starting slow, we're just beginning to gently pull a little on the tissue. Maybe you close your eyes. Lift the elbows a little higher. Begin to move a little faster. A little faster. A little faster. And then release. Open up the arms and switch. Opposite arm underneath. Same idea. Start off slow. We're again moving our body around the spine. Lift the elbows slightly more. Avoid leaning back. Begin to pick up some speed. Move a little faster. A little faster. A little faster. And release. Let's take those arms overhead, hook the thumbs, and really try to pull the hands apart. So spread those fingers, lift through the fingers, but soften through the shoulders. Close the eyes here, taking 5 breaths. And gently release. Take your right arm across the body and hook it into the left elbow. Look over that right shoulder. And then gently release. Let's take that left hand, bring it down. You want it to stay in line with your knee. And step that left foot out to the side as you lift through the left arm, coming into gate. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, let that left hand come down onto the left leg. The right arm can reach up, or maybe you're bringing it to the shoulder or behind your head. Feel the tailbone rooting down. Inhale, come back up. Let's interlace the fingers, reach them overhead, and reach through the index finger. Now, if this doesn't feel good, you can always find a soft bend in the elbows, or maybe hook the thumbs instead if that felt nice. Hug those biceps in, but soften your shoulders. So I want you to almost feel like your shoulder blades are wrapping forward around the body rather than we're just driving them down our back. Inhale, look up. Keep reaching through the fingertips, keep drawing the tailbone down, and keep pressing down into the outer edge of your left foot. Now, keeping this long line, begin to go back into that side plank, but we're not going to go as far as we did before. I just want you to find that nice long line through the side of the body here. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release those arms. Lower the right hand down, and bring that left knee back in. Come on back up. Let's go to our other side. Left hand comes down. Step that right leg out. Stretch the right arm up. Take your time, inhale, gently rise. Let's let that right arm come down, left arm reaching up to shoulder or the back of the head. Feel the tailbone drawing down. And inhale, come back up. Let's again interlace the fingers and maybe doing opposite thumb on top, so the awkward placement. Lift the arms up. And again, softening the shoulders, hugging the biceps in, tailbone drawing down, lift, lift, lift through the fingertips. Maybe look up. Hug the low ribs in. And then really press down into the outer edge of that right foot. Begin to let ourselves tip over to our left. Inhale, come back up. Whew. Release the arms. Let the left hand come down. Taking that one last nice little stretch through the side body. And then step the right knee back in. And let's all sit back and find a child's pose, letting the big toes touch. Hips draw back, arms walk forward, or you can drape them over your knees. When you're ready, let's walk our hands over towards the left side of the mat, stretching out the right side of the body. Maybe you stack the palms one on top of the other. And let the tailbone pull towards your left heel. Inhale, gently lift the head, walk the hands over to the right side of the mat, stack the palms, let the tailbone reach towards your right heel now. And walk the hands back through center. And let's press up, finding a tabletop. Feel the tops of your feet pressing down. Spread the palms, let the index finger point forward. And let's take a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhaling, reaching the heart forward, letting the tailbone lift. Exhale, chin in, belly button in, tailbone draws down. Maybe close the eyes, continue at your own pace. Letting this movement open up the vertebral column, getting that synovial fluid, lubricating through our joints. And then coming back through center, extend your right leg. Start with the toes pointing down. And then let's gently lift that heel. Exhale, right knee to the right elbow, right tricep. See what feels best today. Inhale, extend. Press through the heel. Keep the hips square. Exhale, knee draws back in again. Towards the nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to the left elbow, left tricep. Try to bring it across the body. Inhale, extend. One more time, exhale, right knee to the right elbow. And then I want you to open up that inner thigh. So try to get it parallel to the floor, keep the hips level, and then kick that right heel out to the side. Holding, pressing for 3, 2, and on 1, bring that heel back, rotate so the toes point down, bend into that leg, and then reach for the foot with your hands. Maybe you can find the ankle. Lift the top of that thigh as you kick your foot into your hand. Reach the heart forward. Inhale, extend, stretch the arm and the leg. Hand comes down, knee comes down. One more time, inhale, extend the right leg. Now things feel nice and open through that hip. Exhale, step it forward. Plant that foot between those hands. Press down into the top of your left foot. Sink the hips forward and then inhale, lift the arms, maybe look up. letting this back bend be as intense as you want to make it. Exhale, release the arms down, press through that right heel, and then feel your body shift. So now it's over the left knee. Again, sink forward, inhale, lift the arms, reach up. And then exhale, press the arms down, pull yourself out. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Ooh. Gotta be careful. And then lower the hands down, shift your hips back. Let's find a half split. Curl those toes back and then spread them apart. Try to get a little breeze through each one. And then walk your hands to the outside of that right leg, letting the fingertips point towards the long edge of your mat. Keep your tailbone pulling straight back. So it may have a tendency to want to hug a little to the left. Let's fix that alignment. We're here for 3, 2, and on 1, let's walk our hands forward, bend back into that front leg, and then heel toe our right foot wide, hands come down to the inside of that foot. Maybe you scoot the knee back a little bit here as we settle into our lizard lunge. All right, now let's begin to find a little bit of movement through the ribs. So I want you to take your right hand, bring it to your right thigh. And then we're letting that twist happen through the ribs. So it's not so much about our shoulders stacking. I want this to happen from your midsection instead. So let's take a little stress off our shoulders, a little bit of that pressure off. Your left hand is still rooting down into the earth. And then gently look down, release the hands. And from here, I want you to curl the back toes under. And then inhale, lift the right arm again. So nice big twist. Right hand comes down. Now for the challenging part. We're going to step our left foot forward to the outside of our left hand. Coming into this wide-legged forward fold. Reach either for your ankles, your elbows. Maybe you wrap the arms around the backs of your legs. And you can take a few sways, side to side, forward and back, whatever feels best for the body. Bend into the knees even more than you think you need to here. And then gently release. I want you to turn your toes out and slowly sit into a malasana. So feel that tailbone draw down, feel the crown of the head lift, shoulders soften, collarbone broadens. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, release the arms down, forward fold. Let the toes point forward. Press down into your palms, heel toe the feet in, and let's step back to a high plank. All right, from high plank, find down dog. And stretch it out through the backs of the legs, walk things out. On your exhale, lower the knees down. Let's find tabletop once again. Let's extend our left leg now. Start with the toes pointing down and then lift the foot. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow, left tricep. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee draws in towards the nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow, right tricep. Inhale, extend. One more time. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow. And then I want you to lift that inner thigh up. Let it be parallel to the floor, and then kick that left foot out to the side. Try to keep the hips level. Holding for 3, 2, and on 1, draw that heel back, rotate the toes down. Bend the knee, reach back for the foot with your right hand. Finding that little back bend. Press through the heel, lift through the thigh. Inhale, release, nice long arm, long leg. And then let the hand come down, let the knee come down for a moment. All right, on our next inhale, extend that left leg back. Exhale, hug it in towards the nose and step that foot forward. Sink into the hips, reach the heart forward. Press down into the back foot. Inhale, lift the arms, look up. Exhale, slowly with control, release the arms down, shift the hips back. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Let's lower those hands down, frame the front foot, shift our hips back. Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. Maybe you heel that front foot forward a little. And then walk your hands to the outside of that left leg now. Keep your tailbone reaching straight back. Don't let it go off to the side. Let's walk our hands forward, bend into that front leg, and then heel toe it out to the side, coming into our lizard lunge on our left side. Let's take that left hand to the thigh and find that twist rotating through the ribs. Gently look down. Press down into that right hand. Let's lift the back knee and lift the left arm, finding that twist again. Press through the heel. Look down, left palm comes down, and we step our right foot forward to the top of the mat. You can keep your knees bent here and reach behind the legs, or maybe this time you want to take your hands to the back of your head. Reach for opposite elbows. And let the upper body get nice and heavy. Coming back through center, open up the toes and lower down, hands to heart. Or maybe if you're trying to stretch into the middle back, you can let those arms reach forward and let yourself round just a little bit. Close the eyes. Let yourself settle in for a few more breaths. And hands release. Lift the hips, arms stay down, step it back, high plank once again. Holding here for 3, 2, and on 1, find downward facing dog. On your next inhale, let's send our left leg up and back. On our exhale, we'll step that left foot forward. Rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, release the arms down, and then reach them back as you tip the heart forward. Inhale, lift the arms up and spin the back heel down. Open up, warrior 2. Feel free to widen your stance. Make sure that your left knee is over the ankle. Your right outer edge of the foot, that knife edge, can press down comfortably. And you'll feel the right hip slightly draw forward as you pull the left hip back and in. Open those arms. Look over the front fingertips. Exhale, keep your legs still and reverse your warrior. Inhale back through center. Exhale, elbow to thigh, side angle, reach that right arm up to the sky. Inhale, come back up. Let that right hand come to the low back and reverse, straighten through that front leg. Now make sure you're not locking out the front knee. Come back through center. Let's come to Trikonasana, triangle pose. Keep that right hand at the low back, allowing you to keep those shoulders in line. Feel the left hand reach down, but then bring your gaze up. Press down even more into that right heel. Feel the ribs rotating. Inhale, rise up. Bring your hands to your hips. Rotate the left toes forward to face the same direction as the right and fold. Let the hands come down. And you can reach for opposite ankles if you'd like, or wrap your fingers around your big toes. Let the heart reach towards the floor, and then maybe let the chest and chin draw in. Let the heels get a little wider. Gently drag your hands up the legs. Inhale and exhale to rise. Let's take those right toes now, point them to the back of our mat, and lift our left heel, coming into crescent lunge. Exhale, release those arms and tip the heart forward. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back heel spins down, open warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, let the tailbone soften, let those arms lengthen. And then flip your front palm, reverse the warrior. Keep those legs strong. Press down into both heels. Inhale back to center. Exhale, elbow to thigh. Lift through the left arm, side angle. Rotate through the ribs. Bring that left hand to the lower back. Let's straighten that front leg. Gently reverse. And coming back through center, let's find Trikonasana triangle pose. Reach through that right arm. Keep pressing into the left heel. The right hand comes down. And the left shoulder stacks on top of the right. Look up. Reach through the crown of the head. Press, press, press into that back heel. Inhale, gently rise. Let's bring those hands to our hips. Turn the right toes in. One more time, forward fold. Option to interlace the fingers at the lower back. Hug those shoulder blades together and fold forward. Inhale, release the arms. Exhale, press down into the palms and let the chest be parallel to the floor. Now plant your right hand down and reach the left arm under, over for that right ankle. Bring the weight towards the toes. And then take that right arm and bring it to the lower back. Maybe you're finding that little twist. Bring that right hand back down and release. Other side. So now plant that left hand down and reach the right arm under for that ankle. Keep pulling your body in and down, and then bring that left arm up and rest it on the low back. Gently look down, release your left hand, and then the right. From here, let's walk our hands over back to the front of our mat. Step the left foot back, down dog. And then lower to the knees and find child's pose once again. Inhale, lift the head, look forward. Let's come back to a tabletop, and from there, make our way into puppy dog pose. Hands walk forward, hips stay over the knees, and we lower the chest, the forehead, and the bridge of the nose. Press into the palms, lift the head, lift the chest. And let's walk those hands in, kick our feet to the side, and let ourselves find a seat again. From here, I want you to send those legs out nice and long. We'll get into a little forward fold. So you can bend those knees, wrap your arms around your thighs, and pull the heart gently forward. Maybe you straighten out those legs. Feel that stretch through the back of the knees, the hamstrings. Option to release arms and hold to the outer edges of the feet. Release the arms, draw the body back in and up. And then walk the hands behind you again. You have two options here. You can come into a reverse plank. Or if that doesn't feel good for you today, come into a reverse tabletop. Exhale, let's slowly come back down. Stretch the right leg forward, bring that left foot in, and try to really draw that left heel in as close as you can allow it. From here, square yourself off, ribs, shoulders, everything to that right leg. Start with your hands by your hips, fold looking past those toes, and then walk the hands forward. Drop the chin, close the eyes. Gently walk the hands back in, lift the head, and then lean the hands back. Draw the shoulder blades in, lift the chest, and then point through your right toe. Release, and let's switch it out. Now really draw that right heel in. Inhale, lift the chest, square yourself off, and exhale, fold forward. Then begin to walk those hands forward. You can stay looking forward or draw the chin in. Walk the hands back in. Let's lean back. Let the toes point forward. Draw the shoulder blades in. Lift the chest. Look up. Bring things back through center. Stretch your legs out in front. Move the hips in. And let's come on to our backs. From here, take your right ankle to your left thigh. And take a few gentle rocks with the leg back and forth. Walk the left heel in slightly, press down through the arms, through the side of the body. Inhale, lift up. Bridged figure 4. Flex through the right foot. Holding for 3, 2, and on 1, gently lower down and twist to the left, looking over the right shoulder. Come back through center with the head, with the neck. Lift the leg back up. And then interlace your fingers behind that left thigh. Flex through the toes, spread them a little wide. And feel the lower back get really soft on the floor. Gently release your grip on the leg. Left foot comes down and we switch. Right foot comes down, left ankle to right thigh. Root down into those arms. Press down into that right foot. Maybe you walk the right foot in just a tad. And lift up. Keep that left knee sinking down. Flex through the left foot. We're here for 3, for 2, and 1. Gently lower down. And take your twist over to the right. Look over the left shoulder. Bring your head back through center. Lift the legs back up. And let's interlace our fingers and bring them behind our right thigh. Feel the left knee reach forward. Flex through the feet. Feel that lower back settling into the mat. And gently release. Uncross the legs and let's find happy baby. Reaching for ankles, backs of thighs, or outer edges of the feet. And gently rock side to side. And feel free to bring the feet together, knees wide. And then release your legs, release the arms, letting yourself settle in for your Savasana. You may want to take feet together, knees wide again if that feels comfortable. Hands can rest on the body. Relax the jaw. Gently separate the teeth. Remove the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Feel the shoulders soften. Feel your hips settle in. Giving yourself this time to relax, to recharge, and feel renewed and grounded in your body and in the world around you. You are welcome to stay here for as long as you'd like. However, if you need to continue on with your day, begin to invite movement into the fingers and toes. Stretch out the wrists and ankles. Nod the head gently left and right. And when you're ready, stretch out through the arms and legs with a big inhale. And then exhale, bring them back in. Giving yourself a hug and roll to your favorite side before slowly coming back up to a seat. When you're ready, draw your hands together at heart and take a moment thanking yourself for setting aside this time today. As always, it is a pleasure and a privilege to share this practice with you. So from my heart to yours, namaste.